Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Did a little work without recording, just some minor stuff, rescuing a couple Kerbals from Kerbal orbit, doing some escort missions, just trying to refill my coffers a bit. Where we left off last time, trying to build a craft to take us to Ike and Duna. Let's check the missions real quick before I do anything, because I've kind of cleaned it out a little bit. We'll see if we have anything new that we can do. Let's see. Orbital station, ferry tourists, another rescue mission. Those seem to be very popular. Outpost, gravimetric scans. That's a whole mission of itself. Need a plane for that. That'll take too long. Outpost on the surface of Duna. Since we're going there anyway, maybe I'll just include this, huh? Let's see. Support 7 Kerbals. Okay. Must be able to generate power with a docking port and an antenna. That's pretty standard. At least 7 Kerbals. Have a cupola. Okay. Must be on wheels. That's fine. And maintain stability for 10 seconds. Okay. So it needs to have wheels, it needs to have a cupola module, and it needs to support 7 other Kerbals. So that's... The cupola will support 1, so I need 5 more. That's inconvenient. That's a very awkward number. But that's okay. We'll work with it. Anything else here? Position a satellite. Nah, I think we're okay. We're good. So let's work on this new module here. Or new base. It has to have a cupola module. That's like really weird. And the cupola module cannot be a command module. Let's try one of these. And the reason I'm going with this is because... Oh, you can use a cupola module. Interesting. Alright, I'll figure out how to... Let's get all the stuff that we definitely need. So I definitely need an antenna, which is under science. I wanted to... 2 megabits... 12 per packet. I'm just trying to see, is there a difference? See, I don't understand why you would use this antenna versus this one. Right? 2 megabit packet. They're both the same packet size. I say megabit, but they're mits, whatever. This is only 0.2 per second. This is 1.2 per second. But this requires more electric charge. So I don't know why I would use... Unless I'm misinterpreting this. This seems like a more efficient antenna to me. So I'm going to use that one. I'm going to stick that over there somewhere. What else do we need? We need solar panels. But of course we know that, so we're not going to bother. We need 7 more. So here's 1, right? Here's 2 for the cupola. And now let's see... we have like a crew module... Crew cabin. This guy supports... How many? I think it's 4, isn't it? 4. Right, so I can stick this guy on here, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 1 more. I do kind of want it to be balanced. You see where I'm kind of going with this? Oops. So, something like that. These, no, I don't want that. These cupolas do have attachment points. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so let's see. Now I need to get this down to the Duna surface, right? Fuel tanks? Fuel tanks. Turn on symmetry for that. Yeah, those stick kind of nicely right to the side there. Where's our center of mass? Oh, that makes sense. If I take this off, yeah, it's almost right in the middle. Maybe if I stick a little something on the back here, can I do... Liquid fuel sludge. Fuel isn't going to help us. I'm looking more for a Here's a cargo bay. Here's a docking port. Okay, still not quite centered, but in this cargo bay here, it would give us a good location to put some stuff. I'm thinking we can stick an RCS tank in there. Alright. I guess it doesn't matter which side we put it on. Just to give us some RCS fuel. This has a little bit of monopropellant in it. These have monopropellant in it, but I can always use a little bit more because I'm going to stick a bunch of nozzles on here. What else can we put in there? We can put all our science in there. First of all, let's get this antenna on. Antenna. And I'll put you right there. Good. We can put science and we can put batteries and stuff in there. That'll be great. Let's see. Science. Fluid spectra. This requires atmosphere, right? For the surrounding atmosphere. Okay. It's kind of big. It can't mount anything to the inside surface, which is... Okay, let's do this. I'm going to stick one of these guys. Why isn't that clicking in? You going to click on for me? Wasn't there a button you could hold that would make it snap? No, it's definitely not Alt. It's not sticking. Is that... Okay, we can do this. There we go. And now this can go on... No, it can't. Interesting. You are not helping. Okay, let's try some advanced assembly techniques here. There we go. And it doesn't matter if it's not hooked up to the other side. I just wanted something that gives me more surface area to attach stuff to, right? So science, we'll stick a gravioli detector in there. That can go there, that's good. We'll get a thermometer. That's good. What else we got? We got survey scanner. It's so very tempting, but maybe some other time. Oh, you know what I can do instead of this? This guy. There we go. Yeah, that takes up pretty much the whole thing, but that's okay. And I can stick this here. Will that poke out? Yes, it will. It looks kind of cool like that, but I don't want anything clipping through anything else. So let's not do that. Let's see. Maybe I'll just offset it to the side here. I need something to bounce it on the other side, so I really don't have much in terms of mass. I really want to keep the mass... Oh, it's very close, though. Keeping the mass centered is very important to me. Okay, what else we got? We got the gravioli, we got the thermometer, we got this thing. Let's put the barometer in there. And dupe. That should be okay. And what's this? This is the surface scanning module, survey module. Okay, I think that's all our science. That's pretty good. And our center of mass is pretty close to the center. I'm happy with that. Let's continue building. We're going to need some fuel for the descent. So I'm going to take these like this. I want to kind of keep them... Trying to keep that center of mass actually centered. So if I can move this in and move this kind of like that. That looks pretty good. Yeah. So we're going to need some parachutes. And those should be attached pretty solid, really. I don't think I'll need any... I need wheels. So let's get some wheels on here. Utility... Let's make it mobile. Can I stick these on here in any kind of reasonable way? No, not that way. Not that way. Maybe that way. Ugh. Are those even on straight? Kinda not really. Oh, I just screwed everything up. Let's try again. No, no. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then I can use the offset tool. Give us a little clearance. And pull them all the way out there. Yeah. I mean, it's good enough, right? It looks so stupid not actually being attached, but what you gonna do? And I'm gonna do the same. Why aren't these sticking on the same? We gotta put it on this side? Yeah, we do. Okay. Not a problem. Those are not on the same. I don't understand it. This always screws me up. Pull it down and pull it out. I do want them to be reasonably similar. Many things to consider. Yeah, whatever. So we can control from here. That'll be our level. I'm going to need to put some engines on this. Like so. Center of thrust. And we'll get this. Oh, you know what we really should do? I don't know if it matters anymore. Once upon a time, these... Oh, that's kind of wonky. Ugh. Watch out for that. How's that looking? No, that's too far the other way. God damn. There we go. So now let's see. If as these use up fuel, that'll move that way, and these... Okay, good. Because once upon a time, it had actually mattered. Like these tanks would drain fuel in a particular way, in like a direction. But they don't seem to do that anymore. So I don't really have enough thrust. It should be noted that this craft is not designed to come back. I have a separate lander that I want to use. But this, instead... Oh, damn it. What is up with that? Like, why? 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 These are all on straight. What's going on here? I don't understand why it does that. Can I... Do I have to rotate one? See, it's straight there, but then as soon as I attach it, it goes all wiggly. Now it's straight. That is so weird. I just had to adjust that one, and now it's straight. Whatever. Whatever. We're good there. I think Duna's gravity is like 40%. So we should have a thrust to weight ratio of about 1 on Duna. Right? We're good here. This thing actually is pretty heavy. So now let's add some solar panels. Solar panels and batteries. Is this going to cause an interference with the fuel tanks? Don't cause an interference with the fuel tanks. Ooh, nice. Okay. So I'm going to cram some batteries in here. Utility. I think it's utility. Yep. So we got a couple of these big ones. Just stick them right on the sides there. It's pretty well packed. Close that up. Now we need solar panels. And I guess not too critical, right? And as long as we have something. This craft really isn't going to be doing that much, to be honest. And I don't want to use the extendable solar panels because I'll be presumably moving across the Duna surface. Just want to be careful about that. That should be okay. Now, what else do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 7 Kerbals. Do I want to cheat? I'll cheat a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good there. Let's move that back because I don't want to be too cheaty. Let's see. Empty crew cabins. You know what? He's an easy way. Let's get rid of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? Oh, wow. 4. The cockpit holds 2. Oh, okay. Well, I have 2 cupola modules anyway. It keeps it balanced. Screw you. So let's see. Who we're going to send. We're going to need an engineer. We're going to need a pilot. And we're going to need a scientist. So the pilot stays in the cockpit. Everybody else can be... we'll put one in each cupola module. There we go. No need for anything else. Get rid of that. Okay. I think our little lander is done. Oh, parachutes. Parachutes. Very important. What's the best place to put the parachutes? Let's put them, I guess, here. And here. Duna has a small atmosphere, but does have an atmosphere. So, I don't think I need a thermal control anything for this. I'll be alright. And a docking port. Right, that's one of the requirements. So I'll put a docking port on each side. How about that? Clampotron docking port. You there, and you there. Yes, that's quite satisfactory. Oh, I put the right. We still doing 2? No, here we go. And 2 there. Oop. Like that. Doesn't really give us much. I have the torque though. You gotta be careful with these things. I'm just thinking about the best way to stick them on because it's not really obvious. That's not too bad, I guess. I'm just wondering, will that block the thrust from this? But then I got the thrust from this one, so it's not too bad. But I don't have any, like, yaw control with that setup, you know? Screw it, we're fine. I'll just take this off. We don't actually need it. We're good there. Our thrust is maybe just a hair off, but I don't want to screw with it. Center of mass looks good. Let's save this. Duna rover. Save. Is there anything else we can put on here? Let's double check. Oh, I missed a gravioli thing. Who's it? The seismic thing. See, that's why we take another look. I'll put that right there. Right. We have a goo containment. We have that. We don't need that. We got one of those. Got it. Got it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Got 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 it. Got it. Okay. Whew. Close that up. It's a nice little science package we got there. Am I going to need a ladder? If I fall off this thing, am I going to need a ladder to get back on? Yeah, let's stick a ladder on this thing. That'll be under utility. That's a drill. Okay, cool. Put a ladder right there. Just to be silly. Oh, it's upside down. Doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot. Okay. Make sure we do this right. Ah, it looks like it'll reach. Let's see if we can... That makes more sense, doesn't it? Retract the ladder. Do we need anything else? Maybe some lights? Want to get fancy? Where are the lights? They're under utility, are they not? Yes, no? Here they are. We have the spotlight. We'll put one of these guys maybe here. And we'll spin that around and maybe tilt it up so it shines nicely. That's pretty cool. And we'll put another one here. And we'll tilt that up so it shines nicely. They at the same angle? Yeah, pretty close. If not the same, it's pretty close. Alright, I'm done with this. Save it. We're done. We don't want to launch it. I do want to save it as a subassembly, though. How do I do that again? Subassembly. I should probably reroute the part. Root. Nope, did that backwards. I still got to remember how to do that. There we go. Okay, we're going to drop this here. We're going to name it Duna Rover, because we are that descriptive. Okay, we're done. Save.